Former NBA YoungBoy was arrested and taken into custody. The 21-year-old, whose real name is Kentrell Golden, was wanted on an outstanding warrant. Officers tried to pull him over around 11 a.m. Monday. They say he refused to stop and eventually took off on foot. He was arrested around 1 in the afternoon. Back in September, Golden was arrested on drug and firearm charges in Louisiana. Katie Johnston for CBS LA.
Struggles of a black man follows you wherever you go, even if you so-called make it out, so to speak. With that being said, kick that intro for me one time. Believe that. What's going on today, folks? It's your boy King KO back with another video. And for today's topic, we got a few to talk about. Well, not a few really, but we just got a few people to talk about. What we're gonna get into is rappers, and the ones that recently have been incarcerated, due to various reasons. A lot of these clowns like to bother these young, up and coming entrepreneurs, trying to do their thing, man, and make it out here in this world. Anytime a young black man tries to get his feet in the soil onto doing something positive and showing, the community that they're doing something positive or getting a route to give back, these certain organizations like to dictate their movements and poke at them. They feel like we're not good enough for anything else but a cage. So they tend to tear us down at our heights. But that goes to say there's a flip side also, because these dudes who are in these high positions still do ignorant things. And I understand, man, coming from the hood, you still got to stay protected. You still keep that, that mentality. So a lot of these dudes like to ride around, ride dirty, keep it on them. You know what I'm saying? Better to keep it with you than be caught without it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that mentality, you know what I mean? But as far as carrying around all the stuff to get lifted on, that's what we're gonna say. That's just ignorant. That's just flat out ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And when you're in a high position, man, get you some security, get you somebody who can legally carry that instead of doing it the dumb way. That ain't gonna do nothing but get y'all tricked off. Hey, man, go ahead and look at this picture, though. I wanted to show y'all this. Man, I just found this on Google, man, but look at the laws, man. Look how they holding the positions of their hands. Now, tell me that ain't, a Masonic hand gesture. We're gonna go into that, in other videos. We ain't even gonna really speak in too much on that one right now, because that's not the point of this video. But I just want to expose that to y'all right quick. You feel me? But yeah, man, I'm done talking, so let's go ahead and get to it. Believe that. First for today, we got NLE Choppa, and the report says star Memphis NLE Choppa arrested on, burglary charges in Florida. Can't really speak those, mess up the algorithm. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what the business is. I ain't got to keep explaining that. But yeah, the report says Memphis rapper NLE Choppa was arrested over the weekend in Broward County, Florida on burglary, charges. The arrest of the 18-year-old rapper, real name Bryson Potts, was first reported by hip-hop outlet XXL, the XXL magazine, the one that does, the ciphers for the freshmen, every year. Y'all know the magazine. Y'all know their criteria. But yeah, man, the report also goes on to state that according to the police report posted online, Potts was arrested in the town of Davie, Florida on Sunday, March 28th. The details and circumstances surrounding the arrest are limited, but Davie Police Department has charged Potts with burglary of an unoccupied structure, unarmed, carrying a concealed firearm, possession of, cannabis, 20 grams less, synth can, 3 GMs less, and possession of a prazolam, Xanax. Here it goes. NLE Choppa's very excited looking mug. He looks way too happy in that, man. He look a little bit too much excited. But yeah, man, the report goes on to say, according to reports, Potts was being held Monday morning at the Broward Sheriff's Office in Lauderdale on $4,500 bond, which is nothing to him. The Commercial Appeal has reached out to Potts' label, Warner Music in Los Angeles, for comment. The news of the arrest comes 2 years in the Potts' whirlwind rise from promising prep basketball player to viral hip-hop sensation to major label signed star. I did not know he was a basketball player. But yeah, let's move on. Rapper OMB Peezy arrested in Atlanta music video shooting. And as we all know, this is one of those ones that's kind of a little bit famous, man. Everybody kind of know about this one at this point. This one is one that doesn't really need explanation. But we just going to go ahead and dive into it just for fun. As stated, an Alabama rapper has been arrested and faces charges related to a shooting on a film set for a music video near downtown Atlanta, police said. LaParis Dade, 24, also known as OMB Peezy, was arrested Monday on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and possession of a firearm during commission of a crime. Jail records show Atlanta police and the U.S. Marshals Service took Dade into custody without incident, according to police spokesman Officer Anthony Grant. Also goes on to state Dade was booked into Fulton County Jail, where he remains on $60,000 bond. Fulton County Sheriff's Office spokeswoman Tracy Flanagan said Dade must agree to fit it with an ankle monitor, surrender the passport before he can post bond. Flanagan said, man, this was some crazy news when I first heard about it, but it goes on also to state that the shooting took place at 598 Wells Street, where rappers Roddy Ricch and 42 Dugg were filming a music video February 21st. Responding officers found one man at the scene who had been grazed by a bullet and later located two others who had been injured and were taken to the hospital. Grant said all three were stable and in stable condition. Neither Roddy Ricch, whose name is Roger Wayne Moore Jr., or 42 Dugg, Dion Marquise Hayes, was injured in the shooting. And that's a good thing, to hear that nobody was, injured, hurt, or in any type of critical condition regarding the shooting. I know it was another dude there who was arrested but was not related to, the shooting in any type of way. So, that was a good thing, man, to hear. Let's move on. Famous Dex facing 19 charges for domestic violence, gun possession, and more. And as we all, as you probably haven't heard by now, Famous Dex just got arrested, or you might have heard that, pretty much, man, dude been out here wilding, man. But we're going to go ahead and get to this report and see what he got to say. It states, TMZ reports he has been hit with 19 total charges from 3 different incidents, with 2 of them involving an ex-girlfriend. In November, cops were called to a home for a domestic dispute with a woman who was discovered with cuts on her skin. Dex subsequently had a standoff with SWAT, with police believing he had created a barrier in the residence with guns after reportedly hurting the woman. He's been charged with domestic violence, weapon possession, dissuading a victim from reporting the crime, and defacing property for the incident. Also goes on to state he also facing another set of similar charges for a second incident involving a different woman, corporal injury, domestic violence, threatening a domestic partner, inflicting bodily harm or bodily injury, exhibiting a firearm, dissuading a victim from reporting a crime, defacing property, and illegal possession of a firearm. Here, Dex allegedly physically harmed the woman in October. What are you doing, Famous Dex? This is alleged. He's not convicted of this, but man, there's some crazy allegations to be having on your neck, bro. But he also goes on to state, lastly, there's a third incident where he was arrested for possession and concealing firearm. He was a passenger in a vehicle that had been pulled over for a traffic stop, and upon searching the vehicle, cops allegedly found a loaded gun in his seat. According to TMZ, he was barred from carrying a weapon because of restraining order. So he was charged for that and possession of a firearm without a serial number. Man, you wildin', Famous Dex. You doing too much, my boy. With all of those charges, Dex reportedly found himself in prison, could be facing prison for up to 18 years. This news follows his allegations of being the victim of an armed robbery earlier this month, where thieves reportedly took a $50,000 watch and thousands of dollars in cash. Well, all I can say is, bruh, what goes around comes around, man. You put this type of energy into the air, man, guess what you get back, man? I can't respect anything that comes from you after this, man. What you doing to these females, man? It's crazy, bro, if this is true. But let's move on. NBA YoungBoy, as we all know, FBI arrests BR rapper NBA YoungBoy in Los Angeles. This is one that we all know about, but what we doing right here, man, as the title states, this is the update to the case and basically what's going on with his whole situation. So, man, let's go ahead and get to it and see what this lawyer got to say.
The bond for YoungBoy out of California is a $540,000 bond. He put up $500,000 in cash. In addition, he put up as collateral 2 properties worth in excess of $1.5 million, and he has to wear an ankle monitor. However,
man, the laws is just emptying this man's pockets. I'm talking about, man, they've been robbing him since day one, man. I don't know what else to say about that, bro. They just been eating him up.
He's not going to be on house arrest. According to the bond set by the California judge, he simply has to wear the ankle monitor, but is otherwise free to travel. This is very big. Why? Given that the California judge found that these circumstances are sufficient for a YoungBoy, why would a Louisiana judge find any differently? The Louisiana judge is looking at the same facts, he's looking at the same charges, and he's making a decision under the exact same federal law. Sure, it's a different court and a different circuit, and the way the laws are applied varies somewhat from state to state, from circuit. It shouldn't vary a lot. If this California judge said, hey, this much money and these restrictions are good, it would be very, very weird for a Louisiana judge to say, oh no amount of money and no restrictions. That would be very uncommon. I fully expect that the Louisiana judge on Tuesday will release YoungBoy on.
Here's a report. As Los Angeles County judge set YoungBoy's bond at $540,000 last week, which he's expected to post as early as Tuesday, March 30th, but only if a Louisiana judge approves. New York City-based attorney Mohammed Gauguid, who often covers high-profile rap cases, shared an Instagram update regarding YoungBoy's release on Friday, March 25th, and explained how the state of Louisiana has the final say. Now, that's a tough situation. As we all know and probably heard, man, Louisiana's jurisdictional system is kind of like effed up, like really messed up, as we all know, for real. But it also goes on to state Baton Rouge-based rapper NBA YoungBoy is in FBI custody after fleeing from LAPD officers in an attempt to a traffic stop. Sources say Los Angeles police attempted to pull over YoungBoy, whose real name is Kentrell Gaulden, due to an outstanding federal warrant, and shot pursuit ensured the rapper's car to halt and proceed to flee the scene on foot. Police department that arrested YoungBoy never broke again, reportedly centered of a massive corruption scandal. The Baton Rouge Police Department responsible for YoungBoy Never Broke Again September 2020 arrest is reportedly at the center of a massive corruption scandal, according to WFB 9 District Attorney Hillary Moore's office is dropping 640 drug cases tied directly to potential corruption within the BRPD's narcotics division. Wow, that's crazy. Then it goes on to say cases drop range from possession to weapons charges dating back as far as 2015. Of the 640 cases, all were handled by officers Jeremiah Ordon and Jason Acree, who were both charged after the departmental investigation appeared to expose corruption within the agency. The case dismissals come nearly a month after 4 high-ranking detectives within the narcotics division, Sergeant Drew White, Lieutenant Jeff Pittman, Sergeant Shane Mouch, and Sergeant Seth Sinclair, were reassigned, although they haven't been accused of any wrongdoing. Now that's definitely interesting. Now, are those the same officers that arrested YB in Louisiana? If so, man, this case just got a heck of a lot interesting, and it's something we definitely gonna stay tuned into. Y'all know I'm gonna give y'all them updates on that one, so y'all definitely lock in with your boy. But on the cool, man, this is definitely something that seems like it's not out of the realm of possibility. You know, if you're gonna target anybody, you definitely want to target, you know, the person with the money. That we know that's what they love to do. They love to target, you know, these guys in these very good positions, you know, who don't have to struggle anymore because they're making a higher salary than them. But It also goes on to state, YoungBoy was picked up in Los Angeles on an outstanding federal warrant last week and quickly taken into FBI custody following a dramatic foot chase. As suspect, the warrant stemmed from the aforementioned September 2020 incident in which 16 people were busted in Baton Rouge parking lot on multiple drug cases and weapons charges. Following a vehicle search, BRPD officers wound up seizing handguns, rifles, $47,000 in cash, and multiple pieces of jewelry. $300,000 check made out to the platinum selling rapper. And like I said, this is definitely an attack. It sounds like on him, because we didn't touch on that, man, when it initially happened. But for them to take the man's money, knowing where he gets his money from, take a check that's made out to him by his record label, that just shows you that, they have some type of hatred for him just because they see him in a better position. And he's a kid, man. At the end of the day, man, he's a young man. I'm not gonna say a kid, but he's a young man, very young man. Just getting his footing into life, trying to figure out life, man, and don't really know too much or nothing about anything. So congratulate this man and his success instead of trying to tear him down. I don't understand that. But yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and move on to other topics. Oh, before we move on to other topics, it's very important to state that Louisiana basically said, the state said that they are not behind, the releasing of YoungBoy on bond. They are not with that. It was something about a lawsuit, I believe, man. I got to go back to the report. I'll have that in the video later on, the extra news on that. But I just want to put that in there, man. Basically, the state of Louisiana says they're not with releasing dude. They done dealt with him so many different times that they tired of him. So this could make an impression on the judge. And you never know what could happen in this situation. YoungBoy might be denied bond. Real talk. But let's go ahead and move on. In lighter news, Mr. Sniper Gang, Big Florida, the man down there, Kodak Black, came out and stated that, basically showed Tay K and NBA YoungBoy some love, basically was saying free that man Tay K, they need to review that case type of stuff, and get the facts straight, you feel me? But he came out and was talking about, how Tay K and YB was both supposed to be a part of, his Sniper Gang organization. And then just imagine that, bro. Just imagine if YB and Tay K was both a part of Sniper Gang. Imagine how big they would be. Jack Boy doing his thing, Kodak Black doing his thing, man, they would be a powerhouse. But here's the post. Free Tay K. I'm finna get little bruh home. That goes to show you that, Kodak Black is standing behind the movement. He gonna promote this movement and get it all popping like it's supposed to be, and do his thing, man, to get Tay K home. And you gotta respect that, man. I don't care, how you feel about the situation, how you feel about Kodak Black, just him doing this, man, and standing behind a YoungBoy, man, is really hard. Then he also goes on to say, Tay K and YB posted being on my label few years back, Freedom Boys. You know what I'm saying? And like, on the cool, this is some solid stuff, man. This is some real talk, man. But like it's just like weird to me though. Like everything, that Kodak Black is doing to show love to YB, man. It's just something a little off about all of that to me. I can't even lie to you. I know I said in the last video when we talked about this that I respect Kodak Black for being an adult and how much he grew up in this situation. But now it just seems like, man, he's trying to rekindle those old vibes with YB, and it's just a little strange at this point. In other news, as most people know, King Von's accused, being released from jail on a $100,000 bond. Yeah, this is one that y'all probably already knew about. Most people already knew about this one, but I thought I would just add it on here because I haven't spoken on it. Y'all know like I like to do. Report goes on to say Timothy Leaks was released from Fulton County Jail on Saturday afternoon, March 27th, after posting $100,000 bond. XXL magazine has confirmed via Atlanta Police Department. See video of Leaks leaving jail below. Well, I didn't have to read that part, but y'all know what I'm talking about. According to Fulton County records assessed by XXL today, March 27th, Leaks, who has been in jail since he was taken into police custody on November 19, 2020, has been granted a $100,000 bond. He posted the bond on Friday, March 26th, despite reports that Leaks, a friend of Savannah GA or Georgia rapper Quando Rondo, was released. XXL magazine has confirmed Fulton County Sheriff's Office that Leaks remains behind bars as of press time. He is still in jail. He does have a $100,000 bond and must be fitted with an ankle monitor. Senior Public Information Officer Tracy Finnegan tells XXL magazine. In other news, Mia.com, I don't know how to pronounce it, comes out with this article, reports about Drake's house being broken into by a woman with a knife. It says, is Drake okay? Knife-wielding woman arrested after storming into rapper's $100 million home and beating guard with pipe. What? Drake has been a victim of a wild break-in. While Drake continues to be one of the most successful rappers of the modern hip-hop era, it is not uncommon that the financial status makes headlines, but this time his wealth has paid off, no pun intended. According to reports, the stalker tried to break into Drake's $50 million mansion, wielding a knife with a clear intent to harm or cause trouble. Yeah, she was wildin'. But it says, break-in according to Toronto Sun. A woman allegedly struck a security guard with a metal pipe as she tried to get into the rapper's Bridal Path mansion on Tuesday, March 30th. 7 police cars and a Toronto EMS vehicle responded to the state around 5:30 p.m., but it is currently unclear how serious the guard's injury are. Bystanders at the scene noticed the police were securing evidence, including a knife and a metal pipe. The woman has been arrested and has since been taken to 33rd Division of Toronto Police Department. Source told The Sun that it is not clear what she was doing at the residence, but she had no communication whatsoever with the homeowner. They haven't released any information yet on the potential charges the woman is facing. Now, that's kind of a little fishy to me, man. 33rd Division. Why did they have to throw that in there, man? Who else represents 33? Think about it. It goes on to say, is Drake okay? Drake hasn't spoken of the incident on social media yet, but it looks like he hasn't been harmed by the perpetrator. A source said that she did not get anywhere near Drake, adding in the fact the intruder did not make it past the front gate. Okay, y'all. I just read all of that, man, straight through and through. I ain't stopped none, so yeah, y'all can expect me to be a little bit tired. But let's go ahead and move on to the last part of this incident. It says she did not gain any entry into the property and there were no injuries, said the Toronto police source, though it is currently unknown whether the rapper was home at the time of the incident or not. Police are treating the case as if he was home, pretty much. Now, let me say this. Like I told y'all, this is definitely fishy to me. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This incident seems like it's fabricated, if y'all want me to be honest with y'all. You know, just the symbolism within it. You know, like I told y'all on my other channel, that's where I'm gonna break down all of this stuff, man. We're gonna insert a lot of this into this channel too, man. But we gotta keep one of these channels up, and just in case the other one gets taken down. But definitely 33 had me, you know, a little suspicious, and also, you know, the time 5:30 and just pipe and knife wielding woman and all of these different things that they try to key in on. All those things, man, are like, you know, little hints and little things to me, man, that I pick up on. But yeah, we ain't even gonna talk about that on there. Let me close the video by talking about the video and what's next. Definitely, man, NBA YoungBoy deserves to be released, man. Seems like, you know, it's a lot of corruption going on within this case. All of these rappers, you know, getting locked up for these serious charges around the same time. Like, we can even add in YFN Lucci and what he had going on too, man. All of these rappers getting, you know, cracked down on these high profile cases at these times, man. This ain't no coincidence. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I can't even say, man, like completely that, you know, I could be mad at dude Famous Dex for what he's being alleged of, because it just seems like there's an attack on, you know, the rapper in the hip hop industry right now. And we all know what they signed up for. You know, they signed up for things like All Things Go, you feel me? But on the cool, I want to say this. Y'all stay tuned, man, and show me some love, man, because we get the next video coming up will be a video that kind of like caught my attention, man. You know, when they said that YB was speaking on street stuff to the laws to help out his case. And you know what we call that. So we definitely gonna go into that one. I don't want to give too much away as far as that. But y'all be looking out for that video. And then we also gonna do a video about, you know, just how much he is paid to, you know, the police in general as far as his arrest bonds and all these different things, man, because I think it's going to shock y'all how much he's paid overall since he's been in the limelight back to the police, and probably do a video just in general about, you know, how these rappers are, you know, paying so much money back to the government and police throughout all these arrests they keep on getting themselves involved into. So y'all be looking for all that, man. I also got the 7 Hardaway video, you know, his biggest stepper series in the works. You know, we also got the Dussa, you know, finna drop. You know what I'm saying? All these different things finna drop. But I just want to make sure that I got y'all full attention. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, y'all go look at the Lil Nas X live that I did, man. I know it was kind of like, you know, all of a sudden. But on the cool, man, I just want to make sure that I put that out there, man, just to speak to my people. You know, y'all definitely show love, man, and show love to the new content that's finna hit the channel, man, because it just seems like, you know, when I try to post something new, man, I don't really grab y'all attention. But I got so many people telling me that they want me to switch up the content and make it more diverse. Trying to do that for y'all, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all my people, whatever y'all want to see, I'm gonna put on here, and that's just how we gonna do that, you feel me? You know? But yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep on talking y'all ear off, man. Like I said, man, much love, you know what I'm saying, to all of y'all for the support. Much love to my day ones, you know what I'm saying? Keep rocking, man. Y'all know we gonna keep moving up. We gonna keep on doing what we do. But yeah, with that being said, I'm out. Believe.